From those around, I hear a cry. Oh God,
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Innal hamdalillah nahmaduhu wa nasta'inuhu wa nastaghfiruhu wa na'udhu billahi min shururi anfusina wa sayyiati a'malina may yahdihil fala mudilla lahu wa may yudlil fala hadiya lahu wa ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah. Assalamu alaikum, my dear Muslims. Welcome to lesson 2 of the book 33 Lessons for Every Muslim. Inshallah ta'ala, this lesson 2 is going to be about the basic surahs that are needed for one to learn in order to pray, to conduct salah. We will inshallah go through Surah Al-Fatiha, the opening chapter, Surah Al-Ikhlas, the purity, Al-Falaq, the daybreak, and Surah Al-Nas, mankind. We'll begin with Surah Al-Fatiha, the opening chapter, and this is the first chapter of the Quran, and it is recited as Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. All praises and thanks be to Allah, the Lord of the Alameen, mankind, jinns, and all that exists. Ar-Rahmanir-Rahim, the most beneficent, the most merciful. Malik Yawmiddin, the only owner and the only ruler, judge of the day of the recompense, i.e. the day of resurrection. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'een. You alone we worship, and you alone we ask for help for each and everything. Ihdina siratal mustaqim. Guide us to the straight way. Siratal lazina an'amta alayhim ghayril maghdubi alayhim waladdallin. Amin. The way of those whom you have bestowed your grace, not the way of those who earned your anger, such as the Jews, nor those who went astray, such as the Christians. The second surah, inshallah, is Surah Al-Ikhlas, or At-Tawheed, purity. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Qul huwa Allahu ahad. Say, He is Allah, the One. Allahu Samad. Allah is a Samad, the self-sufficient master whom all creatures need. He neither eats nor drinks. Lam yalid wa lam yulad. He begets not, nor was he begotten. Wa lam yakul lahu kufuwan ahad. And there is none co-equal or comparable unto him. The next surah, inshallah ta'ala, that we should try to recite is Surah Al-Falaq, the daybreak. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Qul a'udhu bi rabbil falaq. Say, I seek refuge with Allah, the Lord of the daybreak. Min sharri ma khalaq. From the evil of what He has created. Wa min sharri ghasiqin idha waqab. And from the evil of the darkening night as it comes with its darkness, or the moon as it is sets or goes away. وَمِن شَرِّ النَّفَّاثَةِ فِي الْعُقَدِ. And from the evil of the witchcrafts when they blow on the knots. وَمِن شَرِّ الْحَاسِدِ إِذَا حَسَدَ. And from the evil of the envier when he envies. Next surah is Surah Al-Nas, the mankind. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Qul a'udhu bi rabbin nas. Say, I seek refuge with Allah, the Lord of the mankind. Malikin nas, the King of mankind. Ilahin nas, the Ilah, God of mankind. Min sharril waswasil khannas. From the evil of the whisperers, devil who whispers in the heart of man, who withdraws when one remembers Allah. Alladhi waswisu fi sudurin nas, who whispers in the breasts of mankind. Min al-jinnati wan nas, of jinns and men. This section that we have gone through is only for the beginners in order to help them in the daily prayers. These are the basic the basic surahs that one should recite by heart or should memorize by heart and recite it in the salah to be able to conduct the basic salahs. However, it is strongly advised that new Muslims learn how to pronounce the Quranic verses from a teacher. It is also recommended for if you like older Muslims to always try to increase and improve the makhraj, the pronunciation of the Quran. I advise myself the foremost to try to gain that knowledge, because on the day of judgment the Quran could be for us or against us. If we recited it beautifully, we will get rewarded for it and it will testify for us. However, if we neglected the Quran, it will be against us and will be held accountable, especially those who knew how to recite it but kept it away in the bookshelf and let the dust settle in. But it would have been better for that person to actually recite it and gain some good deeds. And the reason we say to learn from a teacher, there's so much you can learn from just reading from a book. In order to pronounce it, you need to go over a teacher who could instantly, if you like, give you feedback and correct you on your mistakes. So it's always a good idea to learn of someone on how to recite the Quran and to always practice over and over again. Inshallah ta'ala, I hope this lesson has been beneficial for us all. Just a quick recap, we went through the basic surahs that are required, that are needed for us to learn in order to conduct our salah. We went through Surah Al-Fatiha, the opening chapter. Then we went through Surah Al-Ikhlas, the purity. We also went through Surah Al-Falaq, daybreak. And lastly, we went through Surah Al-Nas, the mankind. The easiest way to memorize these surahs would be to recite it line by line and constantly feed back to ourselves every line. So take one line at a time. For example, Surah Al-Falaq has five lines. So firstly, what we can do is continue saying this back over and over again until we've memorized it. Qul a'udhu bi rabbil falaq. And once we've memorized that, move to the next one. We've learned these basic surahs. We should try and learn others as well, as many as we can. I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make us of the people that recite the Quran as beautifully as possible. I mean, I also ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make us of the people that take heed from these 33 lessons book and make use of these lessons to benefit us in this dunya and akhirah. I mean.